Hello there everyone, I'm your chairman of the board and I welcome you all to another episode of Let's Play Life is Strange. Now in the last episode we ended up in an alternate timeline in which Chloe is bound to a wheelchair. And we were sent upstairs to get her some morphine. So, it's not exactly the happiest of timelines there is.
I'll just say, dear sir, you are screwed.
But at least her dad is still alive, so that's nice. Yeah, I think we already looked at all of that stuff, didn't we? If I remember correctly. Possibly I don't. I have no idea, literally.
Yep, that's the same graffiti from before.
That's great. No, I mean it really is.
To think that our destiny is linked to goddamn car keys.
Yeah, crazy, right? So let's get back into her room. So...
That must be her mighty morphine machine.
that is true.
No more bongs for her.
Give me the blue pill.
I'm sorry. I'm nosy, but not precise.
Go ahead and plug it right in. It's so easy. And painless.
Okay, but get ready to yell for your folks if I screw up.
Oh, trust me. I will. Of course, my pain just keeps getting worse. But you caught me on a good day. Max, I'm so grateful that I'm even able to hang out with you. See, I'm getting mushy. I'm already high.
You're so adorable. Do you want anything else?
Stop me if I'm being too emo, but can you grab one of the photo albums over there? I'd like to check out some old pictures of us when we were kids.
Please. My diary is like emo ground zero. Plus, Max Caulfield does not pass up a photo op with Chloe Price. Ever.
Right. So, photo album, where would that be? Did you say in the drawer or something like that?
Oh my god. I made that mix for her when we were 12.
Pirate Power. That sounds like fun. Fun. No, let's not be overly cynical about it. It does sound like fun. So, yeah, photo album over there. That's what she said. There it is. Let's have a look at some of those photos, shall we?
Is that okay?
Perfect. Oh my god, look how little we are there. We look like toys.
I remember that day by the lighthouse.
My dad was pissed at us. He actually tried to give us a timeout.
And you laughed at him. My dad would have banished me.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, awesome picture. We look so badass in our pirate gear.
We should have taken over Arcadia Bay when we had the chance.
There's still time for you.
You know, what I kind of wonder is just how long is the game gonna have this timeline go on? Because obviously we are going to get back to the real one eventually, right? I mean, that's not just gonna be the rest of the game. I find that very hard to believe.
Oh man, there we are making pancakes. I love that shot of us. It's hard to believe my dad took that picture only 5 years ago.
Literally seems like yesterday.
Oh.
I wish it was.
Me too.
This photo. Maybe I could.
Listen, Max. My respiratory system is failing, and it's only getting worse. I've heard the doctors talking about it when they thought I was zonked out. So I know I'm just putting off the inevitable while my parents suffer along, and I will too. This isn't how I want things to end.
What? What are you saying?
I'm saying that being with you again has been so special. I just wanted to feel like when we were kids running around Arcadia Bay and everything was possible, and you made me feel that way today. I want this time with you to be my last memory. Do you understand?
Yes, I do.
All you have to do is crank up the IV to 11.
Jesus, do you realize what you're asking for there? Yes, you do, and I think that's what makes it... I don't know, man. That's a hard decision to make.
Chloe, I really don't know if I could do this. I had another friend who wanted to end it all, and I did everything I could to try and save her life.
Yeah, that went well.
How can I be responsible for ending yours? I mean, there's gotta be another way.
Max, you were there for your friend, no matter what. Now I'm asking you to help me the same way.
I want to help you, Chloe, but I think my help is hurting.
At least you have a choice. When you want to make a decision, you can just do it. Look at me. I'm at the mercy of everybody. For once, I want to make my own choice. The most important one of my life. Please, help me, Max.
You know what? Yes. Even though I probably couldn't do God, I couldn't make a decision like that in real life. Not by any means. But I do believe everyone has a right to commit suicide if that's what they really desire. And seeing how she's not actually capable of, like physically incapable of doing so, I guess it's kind of my responsibility to assist her. Even though that's, I know it's a hella bleak thing to say, but yeah.
Chloe.
I'll just drift to sleep, dreaming of us here together, forever. Thank you so much. I'm so proud of you for following your dreams. Don't forget about me.
Never.
I love you, Max. See you around.
Sooner than you think.
You do remember when this game was about high school life and all of that silly stuff? Yeah, it's not really like that anymore, now is it? That was harsh.
I'm sorry, William.
Well, not high school life, college life, I'm an idiot. So we can use that photo to travel back in time. The sweet spot, eh? I'm not sure if I'm finding that sweet spot, because as a matter of fact, I have very little idea what I'm even doing right now. That does look like a pretty sweet spot to me. Here we go.
Someday Dad'll get one of them newfangled computers.
I hope the flash didn't scare you, Max. This is a keeper. Hello? Hey, honey. What? Oh, I didn't know you had to get groceries. Of course I'll come pick you up. Shit, where are my keys?
That's $1 for the swear jar.
You mean your college fund? Aha! You can't hide from me forever. And no Chloe and Max wine tasting session.
Dad.
Don't blow it, because tonight your mother promised to make us a world-famous salmon surprise with chocolate cake for dessert. Max, you'll be here too, right?
She's never leaving me.
That makes all of us.
Max, you are being so fucking strange. Like you're never gonna see us again.
Chloe, I'm so sorry. I tried to make things different for you. I did try. I'm sorry.
I don't know exactly what you're talking about, but come on. You have made things different, like my whole life. You're my best friend. I've got you and a great family. What's to be sorry for? We'll be best friends forever. And when we grow up, we're taking over the world.
Listen, whatever happens, I want you to be strong. Even if you feel like I wasn't there for you. Because I will never abandon you, Chloe. I'll always have your back. Always.
Well then, seems like we are back in our own timeline. The one we started out in.
Chloe, you're alive. Yes.
Oh yeah, now you suddenly want to kiss me? You had your chance.
I'm so glad you're here.
You sound high, but thanks for the morning grope. Since we were up all night playing CSI Arcadia Bay, I was still spaced out here trying to put all this info together. Max, did you forget we've gone over this? I hope you weren't messing around with time while I was sleeping.
Not anymore.
You have no idea.
I'm just spaced out too. Welcome back to the real world, Max.
Indeed.
I don't think I can ever tell Chloe about what happened.
I should probably stand up, but I really enjoy that music. However, I should really
Let's
stay
look
up.
at the big board and see all our pieces in the puzzle so far.
Right, we still have a murder mystery, a crime mystery to solve.
Damn. This is a serious expose on the Prescotts. Finally.
The name Prescott may not mean much to you or those outside the edges of a small coastal Oregon town, but this is a name that means quite a bit in Arcadia Bay. A quaint town seemingly stuck in time. Once home to a prosperous fishing and tourism industry, the town has seen much better paydays. Despite the local success of the prestigious Blackwell Academy and its football and swimming team, the Bigfoots and the Otters, environmental changes to the area have reduced the amount of fish and other sea life, resulting in a stagnant economy and limited tourism. Oddly, the Prescotts have managed to keep their business interests quite profitable. In fact, they're behind an expensive, exclusive housing development known as Pan Estates, to be built in the deep forests near Blackwell Academy. Local Native American groups have already filled various motions against the development, citing widespread destruction of tribal land and natural resources. Well, ain't that interesting? Well, no, it is. It is interesting. No, it is. Your mileage may vary. But let's have a look at the board.
So close yet so far away. We have to do 3 main things.
Right. What things?
1. Decipher Frank's logbook. 2. Get Nathan's phone to find out where he's been during the Vortex Club parties with Kate and Rachel. And see whatever hidden shit he's got in his messages.
3. Beat Step Douche down until he tells us about Frank, Nathan, and the dark room. And I do have a gun now.
No.
Keep it in your pants. We'll have to do this on our own.
Dude, at least let me kick his ass, then rewind. Fine, whatevs. It's your power.
Which I can't waste on shit like that. Or Blackwell would be in big trouble.
You didn't even let me take that money to pay Frank off.
And I'm glad. We have to be better than that.
I know. You should get busy in the garage to see what dirt you can dig up. I'm gonna cyberstalk some names and see where that leads. Or to who. And be careful of Stepcrack. Unless you want to hang out with him after you stood up for his ass yesterday.
Oh, please.
Maybe.
I can't abuse this level of my rewind power. It's way too dangerous, and I need to navigate the present without messing up the past.
You know what I really like? I really like Chloe's room. I mean, I'm not so much a fan of some of her interior decoration. I think it's far too messy for me. But you know, just the room itself and the way the light comes into it. Like that little mansard, is that what you say? Maybe, perhaps, possibly. Like just that little room in the attic. Just below the roof. And you know those 2 windows, and I dig that American flag in front of that window. It's a very nice.
Lost in all the shit.
It's a very nice American flag. I'm not really that much of a fan of all the posters and scribbles and... My god, look at all that stuff lying around. That stuff would drive me insane, that's what it would. But other than that, it's a nice room, that's all I'm saying.
This butterfly photo seems like a million years ago. How much time have I altered since?
Literally all of it. Anything else? I'm not gonna waste too much time looking around here because I'm making progress very slowly in this game. And I'm aware of that, more than aware.
That's my Chloe.
The Bad Girls Guide to Guns by Coffee Greer. That is a reference, if you are not aware of that, I think at least, to actress Pam Grier, who played a character called Coffee Brown in some old blaxploitation movie. I'm pretty sure it was her who played the lead character in Quentin Tarantino's Foxy Brown, which was very much a send-up of these sort of movies. Though I suppose it was a bit less referential than Tarantino's usual work, but it was definitely inspired by that sort of movie. And I don't want to get sidetracked here, so I'm gonna drop this topic right now, but that's just something I wanted to address. Because it struck me as, if not important, and even if not exactly interesting, then at least as, hey, what is that?
Damn.
Oh yeah, we have
This is a serious expose on the Prescotts.
Never mind then.
Like we're missing a
Finally.
bunch of weight.
Even Holmes and Watson didn't use every piece of information.
Great.
Staying up all night is the best excuse to drink lots of coffee.
Well, I drink my coffee in the morning.
Yes, Chloe Price was here.
You know, I always thought as far as bad habits go, smoking was an especially stupid one. I get what, I mean, I don't drink, but I get why people drink. I don't take other drugs, like hallucinogenics or opiates or anything of that sort. But I get why people take them. I do not get why
Like we're
people
missing a
smoke.
major clue.
I'm so sorry, William. It's not fair you had to die twice.
He deserved better, but then... what's the point of pointing it out, right? So looks like we're gonna do some more digging in the garage. Some digging in the garage. That's what we're gonna do. Oh, hey, we got the message from Warren. Okay, literally what? Yo, Max, your friend Chloe texted me that you shot her down, true? Chloe actually texted you? I sure didn't have her number. Oh god, I don't want to embarrass you. Too late. I feel better knowing you turned us both down. I still like you as a friend. Just joking. Anyway, it's all good like me. I have to bounce, see you later. Hope so. I sure don't. You know, I think that like midway through the developers of this game realized that we don't actually like Chloe. Bullshit. That the player doesn't actually like Warren, that's what I was about to say.
It looks like David finished his car repairs. Maybe there's some new clues around.
Or maybe we can just talk to him. Hey David, how are you doing?
Anything I can do for you, Max?
I was just waiting for Chloe to get out of the bathroom so we can go.
I owe you one. So I'll pretend what you just said is true, Missy.
Excuse me, that's Miss Caulfield.
Yes, sir. You and Chloe still better be careful where you wander. There are a lot of dark places in Arcadia Bay.
What do you mean by dark places?
I can't tell you everything that's going on at Blackwell, and you've seen too much already, so please stay out of this, Max.
Too late. I already know way too much. So, do you and Nathan Prescott...
That little shit-ass Nathan Prescott is lucky he only got suspended.
I don't think luck had anything to do with it. I could have been suspended too.
I didn't have all the evidence at the time. I am sorry, Max. Anyway, I think we can both agree it's been a hard week on all of us. Especially poor Kate Marsh.
I tried to help her.
I tried to help Kate.
You tried to help her more than anybody, Max. I sure didn't. Plus, I left the goddamn dorm roof wide open. I knew Kate was feeling desperate. You even made it to the roof before me or anybody.
I knew Kate was desperate too. So did Mr. Jefferson.
That guy is an elitist prick. I'm off duty, so I can say it at home behind his back. Like when Chloe calls me step douche. These artists live in a fantasy world.
Now you're just being plain unfair. There is nothing wrong about being an artist. It doesn't mean you're disconnected from reality. It might mean that you have a unusual view on reality, as most artists do, but you're not disconnected, you just have a certain filter that you view it through. You dig? Anyway, why do you say that?
Why do you say that?
These art farts are all about themselves.
Oh, come on.
When I was in the service, I hated the photographers who tried to pose me in their anti-war bullshit.
Well, Blackwell Academy is a school for artists, so maybe this isn't the best place for you.
I have a family here, Max, and I think Blackwell is the best place for me, since only I know what's happening. Of course, thanks to Mrs. Grant and her hippie anti-surveillance petition, I hope everybody feels safer, like Rachel Amber and Kate Marsh. Although, you're like a walking surveillance system. I appreciate you standing up for me, but I have to be a hard-ass and tell you and Chloe to stay the hell out of this. Things are just gonna get more ugly.
Chloe and I can take care of ourselves.
Now, excuse me, Max. I have to get back to my camera. See, I'm an artist too.
You know, I kinda like him. He reminds me of my dad. Who probably deserves better than to have some
but this
hippie
is
ass
my
away from his
official
son.
man cave, so
But-
no girls allowed.
Oh, come on.
Oh, that makes me sad. It was so incredible to see William again. I wish Chloe could too.
Now, what do we have here?
What the hell did David do for Nathan? And what did his dad do for David?
Mr. Madsen, thank you for your help with Nathan. It is appreciated. Best, Sean Prescott. But then it didn't seem like David liked Prescott. So that's rather weird.
Should I have signed the petition? Blackwell sure isn't safe and private anymore.
But surveillance isn't a good idea. From Raymond Wells to David Madsen. Oh, right, the principal, yeah. The drunk guy who creeped around the girls' dormitory. Despite our rather heated discussion about the successful petition to block a campus surveillance system, I'm still interested in your feedback on other methods of improving Blackwell's security. We must find a middle ground between safety and privacy for our students. Best, Principal Wells.
David really did protect Chloe. I'm glad I stuck up for him.
Yeah, he doesn't seem like a bad guy, you know. From David Madsen to Officer Barry. Howdy, Andy. I just wanted to let you know that Chloe was actually with me the other night and not at Blackwell. I almost wish she had been because I caught her with more weed, so I had to put the fear of God and country into her. Not to mention the threat of kicking her ass out of the house. These kids are so goddamn entitled, as you know. Just want to let you know so Chloe's mother doesn't think her daughter was breaking into her old alma mater. Chloe's allergic to school now. Thanks, and let's get together for a 2 whales breakfast. My treat, Dave. You know, I'm kinda enjoying the
Hey, Max,
the music.
I do appreciate you standing up for me.
Oh, you know, it seemed right at the time.
Surveillance cameras at Penn Estates? David must be working for the Prescotts too.
Yeah, what is his connection to them?
I wonder if David is going to the party.
I'm sure he will. Like 100% positive. Now, how about that?
Whoa, that is a serious padlock on that locker. Hey David, what you hiding?
Now, let's see if there is a key anywhere around.
Oh, look at the baby blue jay eggs in the nest. I better move this plank if I want to take the shot.
I better do that.
Excuse me. Just one picture, please.
Well then, here we go.
Click. Another photo from my Arcadia Bay Wildlife series.
Well then, let's move the blank.
Max, you better put that plank back to protect the nest.
Yeah, I'm about to.
Oh, thank you. Sleep tight, my eggy eggs.
That was important. I mean, it might just turn out to be in some strange way. But strikes me as a bit of a... Well, you know.
Ah, the keys to the kingdom. Or at least David's locker.
Any way to take them without him noticing?
Excuse me, Max. Do not touch one goddamn thing.
Come on, Max. Find a way to get David out of his cave.
Maybe there is something we can do in the house to distract him. What is
To
that?
think this all started with my vision of a tornado.
Arcadia Bay Beacon. Eco-apocalypse now. While Arcadia Bay was until now considered a quaint fishing and tourist nook on the Oregon coast, the town that time forgot is since beginning of the week in the literal eye of an environmental storm. Starting with a freak snowfall, an unprecedented eclipse, dying birds, and now a half-dozen beached whales. Arcadia Bay's strange weather is being studied by prominent state and national scientists, apparently including NASA. What's even more incredible than these eco-phenomena is the fact that not a single meteorologist has offered any actual theory or even reason for this atmospheric havoc. Fascinating. No, I don't want to sit down just right now.
Looks like they're back on the road to Paris.
Why would anyone want to go to Paris? It's not that great a place.
Those poor whales are like beached angels. What is going on here?
Beached Angels sounds like a pretty rad name for a band.
Joyce really wants David and Chloe to be a family.
I accept your offer of dinner and a movie. Maybe Chloe would like to come along. I call you later. Joyce. Okay, but not really any way to distract him. Anything out here in the garden?
David even made sure to bag up the dead birds.
Well, how about that? What does it say there? Bango, 1999 to 2008. Oh, they had a dog. Is it even... Well, it's not like I have any idea how about these laws are in America. But is it even legal to bury pets in your garden? Because I'm kinda sure that it isn't in Germany. Though, there is a chance I'm wrong about that. But I don't think it's something you're actually, like... It's not something you should do. Because, you know, it might leak into the groundwater. Listen, I'm sure there is a rational reason for that. Anyway, distract Dave. Distract Dave. Here we go.
But this is my official man cave, so...
David will not leave if I ask him nicely, so... This fuse box looks like a perfect David distraction.
Here
I
we go.
can't let David see me while I snag his keys. Enter the ninja.
Son of a bitch! I just fixed that fuse box.
Somebody fix the fuse!
Hey!
Well, maybe I should hide.
I can't let David...
Fix that fuse box.
Somebody fix the fuse!
Okay. Going this way around, that's a reasonable thing to do. Doing this thing all
It's
metal
amazing
here.
how much drama this living room has seen.
And then take the keys.
Gotcha.
Hey!
Well, I mean, even if I rewind, I still have the keys, right? Indeed. So let's unlock the padlock and...
I am the key master.
I am the gatekeeper. That was it, right? Are you the gatekeeper? Are you the key?
Maps, notes, coordinates, photos of Kate, Nathan. Yes.
Well, looks like we hit a jackpot there. Twin Peaks. That was a very good TV show. As you might be able to tell because I keep mentioning it in this Let's Play. These seem to be coordinates. Who killed Laura Palmer? Who knows, really? Nathan and Warren. Oh right, yeah, that was the beginning of the game. Twilight Zone. Pay up. Now that's just plain damn weird. And plain damn suspicious.
Score. Back to Chloe now.
Back to Chloe indeed, but I think I'm just gonna call it an episode for today. Might be a bit shorter than usual, but then it might not be. I tend to lose my feeling of time when I play these games. Even though, like, I have a clock right next to me, I just never look at it. Anyway, I'm your Germans now, and this is Let's Play Life is... No, I'm not. I'm your German of... One day I will stop making that mistake. I'm your German of the board, and I'll be seeing you next time with another episode of Let's Play Life is Strange. Till then, be seeing you. Ciao.